Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to cover what I believe causes males today into being codependent. The reason for me talking about what makes today's males codependent is no one seems to be talking about what I like to call the wussification of men. And part of that wussification is men becoming codependent at an early age. Simply put, this codependency is cultivated in these young males at an early age, and the very thing inside of them that makes them a great protector is weeded out and replaced with insecurity and lack of self-worth. And when those two things are present, it's impossible to be a great protector. All this happened when you started to see the destruction of the family unit, where fathers were removed from the home. Because women were force-fed the idea they weren't real women unless they left their men, even if their men were good to them. Because it's a new time and a new era, the women were told, where they get to make the rules and anything goes, and to live out all of their fantasies and think of no one else but theirself. And women bought it hook, line and sinker, and this affected the males where it took out that ruggedness and toughness that fathers for thousands of years have passed down from father to son, which allows for great protection, and the need to make it from one day to the next without missing a beat. Also, it took out this leader-type male figure that taught this young male how to navigate through life and situations successfully, such as how to earn a living, how to not let others manipulate him, how not to get punked out by everyone he meets, how to carefully choose friends in his social surroundings, and how to push himself mentally and physically. And when it's all done, to have a healthy amount of self-worth. He missed the normal interactions with his mother and father together to see how to pick a healthy mate for himself in the future based on what he had seen. Mothers oftentimes in this family unit would play the role of providing the warm, comfortable feeling when the child returned home from school. He was able to nourish his body from all the mental drain of his studies and the physical drain of hitting the weights during gym class. With the wonderful food his mother had prepared, he gained wisdom and understanding from his mother during mealtime and conversations they would have in passing. And in these wonderful life gifts, this male child knows what it's like to be loved, and what it's like to be mentally and physically strong. Well, because this family unit is gone, this wisdom, understanding, nourishment, self-worth, and knowing what healthy love looks and feels like. And this male child grows up with emptiness inside. And when he meets anyone that makes him feel like that emptiness is being filled, what do you think happens? That's right. He becomes the punk of every toxic person he meets. And every good person he meets thinks he's needy and wants nothing to do with him. So he spends his life going from relationship to relationship, being used and abused, over and over. And in this vicious cycle, he may never realize he's codependent. He goes around trying to fix unfixable toxic people instead of fixing himself, because he has no self-worth. And let me tell you what, toxic people love these types. Those that think they can help them and save them with their sappy, pitiful crawling and begging and pleading. A toxic person will never turn down to take a codependent on a crazy life ride, and they will love every minute of your destruction. You see, the healthy family unit is important, and without it, young males as well as females get all screwed up in different ways. And this happens to be the way many males get screwed up in today's world. It's time we start looking at the truth of things and spread around this word to help others wake up, and to take their families back, and to just wake up out of the trance they have been under for so many years. Like I always say, knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we can take the family unit back and save our children. Until next time, bye for now, and be good to yourself.